Hey guys, I'm Hiro from online kimono shop Wakamono Kimono. I'm gonna explain how to make kimono using sewing machine and paper pattern. It costs a lot if you tailor one by one. You can decrease the cost by tailoring on your own, and it's a simple way. This paper pattern is a type of printing out A4 papers and sticking the papers together with scotch tape. First, access this site to download the paper pattern. Unzip the downloaded file. Go into the folder called PDF. Open every PDF file by something like Adobe PDF Reader and print them out. This is what it looks like after printout. Match the alphabet and number. Fold the edge of one side. Stick the papers with scotch tape. Stick the papers vertically first and then horizontally second. Fold the edge of one side and then stick the papers with scotch tape. Stick the corners too. This is what it looks like after sticking everything. Cut off the papers and fabric along the seam allowance line. Now let's open the PDF file called Steps on the PDF. This is about steps of making kimono. We are already done with the first two steps. Print out paper pattern and join together paper patterns with scotch tape. The first column N1, N2 is the places where you work in the paper pattern. So we are going to the third step. Iron fabric to straighten wrinkles. About length of fabric you need. 5 meters should be enough if the width is 1.1 meter. Put the paper pattern on the fabric. About the side of fabric. The front side we are seeing now will be inside after completion. The back side on the floor will be outside after completion. Mark the fabric with pins. The interval is about 1 pin per 2 pages. This is how it is when you look closer. Mainly mark edges and borders with pins. Do the same thing with sleeves and colors. Make 2 for sleeves. The number of N1 is written on the 3 papers. There is a dashed line in the part of N1. But the dashed line means fold it toward you. Fold the N1 line toward you like this. Confirm the fabric is inside the paper pattern. There are solid lines beside the dashed line. Sew straight by sewing machine along the solid line. I recommend 2.5 mm as length of stitch. This time we take the method of sewing both of fabric and the paper patterns. We are gonna peel off the paper later, and it's easier to peel it off by the short length. It looks like this when getting closer. The outer seam allowance line is dotted line without number. Cut off both of fabric and paper along the dotted line. It's gonna be like this. This is the back side. Roll it up and save it. Do the same for left front migoro and right front migoro. Next is the work of N2. 2 dashed lines are written on the 2 papers, left front migoro and right front migoro. Fold both dashed lines toward you. Fold paper and fabric and then iron them. Pull out the gusset needle around the lines. Remove the paper pattern and sew straight by sewing machine. It will be easier to alter kimono size later if stitch is long like 5 mm. The color of sewing thread should be similar to fabric so that it's not visible. This is what it looks like when complete. Let's zoom in. This is the front side. Do the same thing for left front migoro and right front migoro. To be continued to N3.